Hey YouTube, this is Josh with the Smoky Camper, and this is actually going to be my first YouTube video I'm going to make. And kind of some ideas what I want to do as a first YouTube video, and what I kind of want this channel to become whenever I do actually make videos down the line, a lot more than just this, is actually pipe tobacco, smoking pipes. And probably just smoking tobacco in general, except cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to, but not anymore. So the first part of the channel I'm probably going to start doing videos for is going to be pipes and pipe tobacco. I actually only own one pipe at the moment. And this was a little guy right here. It's a bent billiard that I got 2-3 years ago when I first started in Wilmington when I was down on vacation. It was from Davis and Sons. I want to say it's the tobacconist that I went to. It has they have these really nice little pipes. They're made by well-made brands like Savinelli's and stuff, but they buy the factory rejects. So whatever maybe like wasn't like up to par, or there might have been a little scratch. Like this one here, only reason one is because it has this little tiny little bump right here before it hits the stem. This bottom is pretty even, but this one's kind of got a little bump right here, and it's not a very it's not a perfect kind of roundness to it. But it is an Italian pipe, and it is a billiard. It's briar. I quite enjoy it. I've smoked it. Smoke it quite often. Well, not too often, about a few times a week, about 3 or 4 times a week usually, every other day. Sometimes I'll do every day, but most of the time it's about every other day I'll smoke it. And it's a nice little pipe, and I love it. I do want to get a straight billiard sometime, or a straight Bellin is another one that I want to get to, and that's kind of because of what I've been smoking recently. So the 3 that I have left, I had about 2 other blends that were from local tobacconists, and 2 of them I smoked. One was aromatic. It's called Old Brunswick, which was pretty good. It has a little bit of cherry and vanilla, but it wasn't strong. It was a good aromatic. The other one was a English. I have a lot of English. It's kind of just what is around. I do need to get around to smoking Virginias or like branded pipe tobacco, because all the ones I usually have been from like local tobacconists or shops that I run into. So the first one that I have here is Sir Mitzi's blend. Sir Mitzi's blend. It is an English tobacco. It's got a bit of a smoky character. I don't know if you can see that here. It's got a lot of Kia. You can see the Virginia in there. I'm learning terminology. Been watching a lot of YouTube about pipes and doing some research and whatnot. So I mean, this one has a little bit of sweetness to it. It's a smoky, especially with that lot of Kia. So I'm gonna say it's Cyprus, a lot of Kia, Cyprian from Cyprus. That's what I've known is a very popular lot of Kia that they use in blends. This one has a bit of a smoky character to it. It's not too strong. It's got a dark fruit aroma to it. I'll say probably about like a plum, smoked, maybe a little bit of a cherry, a little bit like a richer fruit, a little figgy, not too much. This one here is called 10, and if you're wondering, I do store the tobacco that I have in mason jars just because recently I've been smoking more often, but when I first got started and I got some of these blends, I wasn't smoking that often, and keeping it in a Ziploc bag was just drying it out and killing it. And I do apologize for the beard. I haven't really combed it out today. It's been a lazy day today. But it's a little brighter. It's not as smoky. I mean, it still has a lot of Kia in it, but the smoke note is down on it, is a little bit lower. Not as strong. and occasionally get a little stem in there, but that's okay. It's, I mean, it's from a local tobacconist. I mean, it's all good tobacco, and I enjoy smoking every single one of these. Don't get me wrong, but they get their blends and they do theirs, and I mean, it's a very good. I can go back over the notes, but I can go over all of them. But as I was saying earlier, it's a very bright tobacco. It's brighter. It's not as smoky as the Sir Mitzi's blend. A little bready, a little more fig, like a sweeter fig smell to it. A little lighter notes, not as strong. It's still very good, very good. I want to say good medium flavored. The Sir Mitzi is very much a full-bodied tobacco. It's more, it's like a sweeter, smokier, like I said, dark fruit. It's not a super complex, but it's still very full-bodied. Like, you know you're smoking something when you're smoking it. The 1-0 is a good, it's more of an everyday smoke, in my opinion. It's lighter, it's a little more complex, a little nuanced flavors, a little more fruity. It's still very good tobacco, in my opinion. And then the last one here, which I have quite a lot of it still, as you can see, it's a very darker English. And this one's called Hey Teach, like Edward Teach, the pirate. I am based out in North Carolina, so a lot of blends around here are like sort of Walter Raleigh. They use him for a lot of naming, a lot of pirates. Like I've seen like Blackbeard's Revenge and whatnot, or like as like a proprietary blend that a lot of tobacconists tend to carry. That kind of naming system with their tobaccos. This one is very English. It is an English blend, of course. I don't want to say it's very English. There's a lot of darker tobaccos. It's not as smoky, surprisingly. Still got a smoke note to it. A little fig, a little sweetness to it. Almost has a slight cherry. I think this one might have a little black Cavendish in it as well. I'm not really sure, as I don't really know too much what like black Cavendish tastes like on its own, but this is a very good pipe tobacco. It's actually one I smoked this morning when I had my morning coffee. I usually drink espresso because if I drink regular black coffee, it upsets my stomach more. Don't know how that happens, but espresso tends to be what I prefer to drink in the mornings, and black with a little sugar, no milk or anything, but it's a good starting. But just as a basis for this video, it's my first video for YouTube, and it's going to be more about like what my channel is going to get into. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into these down the path, smoke them, kind of give you more of my thoughts, the flavors, as I'm smoking them, like the aroma and that kind of good stuff. And there goes some of my light. There we go, that's better. But it's gonna be a very unedited video, as you can tell. Never done video editing before. I'm pretty good with computers and pretty good with software and learning, but I've never done any videos or YouTube or editing a video, so I'm gonna learn to do that as the channel goes on. And so if I can get any comments, or leave a like if you like this content, you want to see more of it, or kind of give me like ideas of good videos that I can do, or stuff that would be fun for the channel when I start getting into it. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in if you watched this video, and I hope to see you guys later. All right.